On a clear Saturday morning, I was driving Highway 17 south. Suddenly, I was charged under California Vehicle Code 22350. Unsafe speed for the conditions present. I elected to have a trial by written declaration. Oops. The officer left a checkbox associated with the safety issues blank. But remember, he charged me for an unsafe speed, and now he states that safety is not an issue of the violation alleged, and my operation of a vehicle was safe. Now I was ready for trial de novo. Officer, is safety an element of the violation alleged, and was my operation of the vehicle unsafe in your opinion? Yes. Your Honor, may I please approach the witness? You may. Officer, please take a moment to review the document that I just handed to you and let me know when you are ready to answer some questions about it. I am ready. Officer, is not it true that the document I've just given to you is your written declaration that you submitted in regards to my citation of September 12, 2015? Yes. Is not it true that at the page number 3 of this document you signed it under the oath? Yes. Do you know that when testifying under the oath a person must tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Of course I do. Did you tell the truth? Of course I did, Your Honor. Is my written declaration an admissible evidence? Your Honor, under California Evidence Code 1235, evidence of a statement made by a witness is not inadmissible by the hearsay rule if the statement is inconsistent with his testimony at the hearing and is offered in compliance with Section 770. Officer, let's go back to your declaration, please. May I please ask you to read the text associated with checkbox 1D at the first page of the document to the court? Safety is an element of the violation alleged. In my opinion, the defendant's operation of the vehicle was unsafe. Did you check the checkbox associated with this text, officer? No, but I just missed on it. Is not it true that you did check 6 other checkboxes at this page, including the ones just above and just below of the checkbox 1D? That's correct. Is not it true that could not have just missed the question 1D, officer? That's correct. So when were you telling the truth, officer? When in your written declaration you testified under the oath that safety is not an element of the violation alleged, and my operation of the vehicle was safe, or when just now you testified under the oath the opposite? That's correct. What is correct? Safety was not an element of the violation alleged, and your operation of a vehicle was safe. Officer, may I please ask you to read to the court California Vehicle Code 40802 paragraph 2, subdivision I. The prosecution proved the speed of the accused was unsafe for the conditions present at the time of alleged violation. Thank you, officer, Your Honor. As you've just heard, the officer testified that in his opinion the safety was not an element of the violation alleged in my operation of a vehicle was safe. But in order to make a conviction, the prosecution must prove just the opposite. I respectfully file a motion for acquittal under California Penal Code 1118. Thank you. Denied. Now I was going to continue with my second line of defense. In his declaration, the officer stated he checked the laser for accuracy twice, at the beginning and the end of his shift. But there was only one record entered for the same date in the laser calibration log I've got via my discovery request. Officer, do you personally check your laser gun for accuracy on a regular basis? Yes. Have you checked the laser for accuracy on September 12, 2015, the day of my citation? Yes. Sir, on September 12, 2015, did you check the laser for accuracy at the beginning of your shift? Yes. At what time? 6:30 in the morning. On September 12, 2015, did you check the laser for accuracy at the end of your shift? I don't have to check it at the end of my shift. I did not say you have to. I simply asked if you did. So did you check your laser for accuracy at the end of your shift? Yes. At what time? 16:30. Your Honor, may I please approach the witness? You may. Officer, please take a moment to review the document that I just handed to you and let me know when you are ready to answer some questions about it. I am ready. Officer, could you please read the name of the document I just handed to you? LiDAR calibration log. Could you please read the unit serial number to the court? TS00147. Sir, may I please ask you to respond yes or no to the next 5 questions? Is not it true that this is the calibration log for the laser you used on September 12, 2015 to cite me? Yes. Is not it true that there is only one record for September 12th in that line our calibration log? It appears to be. Please answer the question yes or no. Take all the time you need. Yes. Is not it true that the next record in that log was entered 3 days later, on September 15th? Yes. Is not it true that the next record in that log was entered not by you, but by another officer? That's correct. Is not it true that there is no record in the log for the test you've just testified under the oath you conducted at the end of your shift? That's correct. Now, could you please look at the page 2 of your sworn written declaration I gave you earlier, and read the question 5F and your handwritten response to it? Equipment accuracy check conducted on September 12, 2015 begin and end of shift. Is not it true, officer, that you testified 2 times just now and in your written declaration, and both times under the oath, that you calibrated your laser at the beginning and the end of the shift, while the laser calibration log has only one record for the beginning of the shift? Yes. Thank you, officer. No further questions. Your Honor, I move Defendant's Exhibit 1 line R calibration log and Defendant's Exhibit 2 the officer written declaration into evidence for illustrative purposes.